Welcome to our Earcrop Aftercare step-by-step guide. In this video, we'll go over everything you need to know, from the materials you'll prepare, to getting ready for posting, removing the previous posting, taking out the sutures, and finally, how to post your dog's ears properly. First, let's get all the materials ready before we begin. First, we need surgical scissors. This helps us remove the sutures easily. Make sure they're sterilized and sharp, for a clean and gentle cut. You can find this at most drugstores or medical supply shops. Next, we'll need a sterile tongue depressor. We'll use this as a stick to help keep the ears upright during posting. You can find this at most drugstores. Third, we'll need leukoplast tape. It comes in different sizes. You can use 2.5 by 5, 5 by 5, 7.5 by 5, or 10 by 5. The bigger the size, the longer you can use it, and you'll also save money by buying larger rolls instead of smaller ones. You can find these at Mercury Drug or Southstar Drugstore. To remove the sutures, we'll need forceps or tweezers. You can usually find these in bigger drugstores or medical supply stores. Next, we'll need a paper towel and an alcohol sprayer. These will be used to clean the ears before and after removing the sutures. We'll also need a trash bag or a sando bag. This is where we'll place all the used materials and waste. Next, we'll need a mouthguard. Your dog may be very well behaved, but this is just to make sure they don't nip or bite if they feel a bit of pain. We'll also need surgical gloves to keep everything clean and to protect both you and your puppy. These can be found at most drugstores or medical supply shops. Next, we'll need a slip leash or a training leash. This can be useful if your dog tends to move around a lot. And lastly, we'll need a quick heal wound spray. Use this if there are still small wounds after removing the sutures. It's usually available at poultry supply shops. Next, let's prepare the posting so it's all set when it's time to replace the ear posts later.
Ito lang po yung gagamitin nyo na tape, Leukoplast. Nabibili siya sa Mercury or sa Southstar. Maraming sizes yan. May 2.5, may 5, ito, 7, 7.5 to. Meron din 10. Mas malaki, mas maganda, matagal nyo na magagamit yun. Basta 1 inch lagi. Okay? Pag makuha nyo po yan, buo yan. So, gagawin nyo lang, kakat nyo lang yan dito sa dulo. Yan o, cut nyo lang po yan. Ganyan lang. Tapos atakin nyo na. Pupunitin lang po yan. Ito ay tongue depressor. Wag po kayong gagamit ng iba, tongue depressor lang. Yan. May pasobrang onte. Yan po yung sa loob ng tenga para hindi masugatan yung loob ng tenga ng aso. Ito yung magsisibing base ng posting niya. Tapos babalik na rin po yung dikit. Bago kayo mag-posting, i-prepare nyo na po lahat para tuloy-tuloy yung pagpo-posting nyo. Ayan.
Now, let's remove the current posting from the ears. You can bathe your puppy first so the tape of the posting will loosen up a bit, and if the ears still have sutures, it will also help soften the stitches. Before we start removing the current posting, place your puppy on a stable chair or table. Avoid doing this on the floor because puppies tend to get playful and move around too much. Elevating them keeps them steady and easier to handle. Once your puppy is secure, put a mouth guard on. This helps prevent any nipping if they feel discomfort. Even well-behaved dogs can react suddenly when they get hurt. Once the mouth guard is in place, use an alcohol sprayer to lightly mist the ears. This softens the tape so it's easier to remove, and if there are still sutures, the alcohol helps soften the stitches as well. Let the alcohol sit for a few seconds so the tape loosens without pulling too much skin. Take your time with this step, especially if your puppy is still healing. When the tape has softened, start by cutting the bridge of the tape at the center. Make sure you're cutting only the tape and not the ear. After cutting the bridge, slowly peel the tape off one piece at a time. Continue removing each section gently until the entire post comes off. If you notice any redness, dried blood, or small wounds, don't worry, this is normal. Clean the area with an alcohol sprayer, making sure to reach all sides of the ear. Gently massage the base and the inside of the ears while drying them with a paper towel. This helps remove any remaining moisture and loosens any leftover adhesive. Take your time with this step. Move slowly and make sure your puppy stays calm and relaxed. You can talk to them softly or give them a short break if they seem uncomfortable. Once the ears are dry, let them breathe for a moment before moving to the next step. This short pause helps the skin rest after removing the old post. If there are still small wounds or sensitive spots, don't worry, this is normal. You may also use a quick heal wound spray later, after putting on a new post, to help soothe and protect the skin. Let's proceed to removing the sutures. Don't worry, this step is simple as long as the ears are clean and your puppy is calm. Before we begin removing the sutures, place your puppy on a stable chair or table. Doing this on the floor can make them playful and harder to control. Elevating them keeps them steady and much easier to handle. If you haven't bathed your puppy yet, this is the best time to do it. Warm water helps soften the stitches, loosens the dried areas around the ears, and makes the removal process much gentler. After bathing, make sure the ears are completely dry before moving on. Once your puppy is secure, put a mouth guard on. This helps prevent any nipping if they feel discomfort. Even the calmest dogs can react suddenly when they get hurt, so safety always comes first. Next, use an alcohol sprayer to lightly mist the ears. This softens the tape and makes it easier to remove. If there are still sutures inside the ears, the alcohol will also help soften the stitches, making them easier to cut and pull out. Let the alcohol sit for a few seconds. This allows the tape and the stitches to loosen without pulling too much skin. Take your time here, especially if your puppy is still healing. Now, let's begin removing the sutures. Start by cutting the stitches that lie at an angle or in a slanted position, one by one. After cutting each stitch, gently pull it out with forceps or tweezers. Make sure you have good lighting so you can clearly see every stitch. Hold the ear gently but firmly so it doesn't move while you're cutting. After removing each stitch, pause for a moment and inspect the area closely. It's very important not to miss a single one. Sutures left behind can irritate the ear and slow down healing. If a stitch feels tight or hard to pull, don't force it. Mist the area again with a bit more alcohol and give it a few seconds to soften. Always pull the stitch in the direction it was originally placed. This reduces discomfort and prevents small tears in the skin. If your puppy gets restless, take a moment to calm them. Talk softly, give them a short pause, and try again when they're comfortable. Keep your tools clean throughout the process. Wipe your forceps or tweezers with alcohol if needed, especially if there's dried blood or debris. As you continue working, make sure you're checking the edges of the ear where stitches can sometimes hide. Tilt the ear gently so you can look underneath or along the folds. If you see dried blood, clean it slowly, avoid rubbing too hard because the skin here is still delicate. Take breaks if your hands feel tired. Steady, controlled movement is better than rushing. If the ear twitches or your puppy pulls away, pause and let them settle again. The calmer your puppy is, the smoother this process will be. Continue removing each section gently until the entire post and all sutures are out. Once you're done, go over the ears again to double-check that nothing was missed. Sometimes a tiny stitch can stay hidden, so be thorough. If you notice any redness, dried blood, or small wounds, don't worry, this is normal after suture removal. Just clean the area with alcohol and allow the ears to breathe for a moment. You may also use a quick heal wound spray later after posting the ears. Be very careful not to cut the skin or accidentally nick the ear. If you're unsure, or if the stitches seem too deep, too tight, or difficult to remove, stop immediately. It is always safer to consult an expert. You can have a professional handle the suture removal if you're not comfortable doing it yourself. The most important thing is keeping your puppy safe and making sure the ears heal properly. After everything is removed and the ears are clean, you may use a quick heal wound spray later, especially before putting on a new post. Now, let's move on to posting the ears. We'll guide the ears into position and secure them correctly. Disclaimer: this video is based on our personal experience, and this is the technique that has consistently worked for us. There are many different ways to post ears, and results may vary, but this is the method that has been effective in our case. Before we begin posting the ears, this is your last chance to bathe your puppy. Always remember, bathing must be done before posting, never after. If you bathe your puppy after posting, the tape will soften and loosen, and the posting will come off easily. So always bathe first, clean the ears well, and dry them completely before you start posting. Ear posting is usually done every 2 weeks. But if the post comes off early, gets misaligned, or slips out of place, you need to check it right away. If only one side has slipped and it's still reparable, you can fix that side and secure it properly. But if the post is badly misaligned, loose, or completely out of place, remove the entire posting and redo the process from the beginning. Bathe your puppy again if needed, clean the ears thoroughly, and make sure they're completely dry so the tape will stick well. Remember, every single day that the ears are properly posted matters. Consistent posting is what helps the ears stand correctly. Ear posting needs to be done consistently for about 2 to 3 months. The exact duration depends on how your puppy's ears are progressing and the final look you want to achieve. Some ears stand faster, while others take a bit more time. The key is consistency. The more consistent the posting, the better the results. When posting the ears, never wrap the tape too tightly. Don't make the ears look like they're mummified. Wrapping too tight can stop blood flow, and without proper circulation, the ears can be damaged or even need amputation. Follow the method shown in the video, and the ears will stand properly without needing to tighten too much. Remember, the puppy should still be able to move their ears even with the posting. The tighter the posting, the more uncomfortable your puppy becomes, and the more they will scratch and try to remove it. So always wrap securely, but never tightly. Before you position your puppy for posting, make sure all the materials are prepared and ready. Have your sterile tongue depressor wrapped in leukoplast tape, just like we showed at the start of the video. Prepare your leukoplast strips as well, about 8 to 10 strips, each around 3 to 4 inches long, which will be used on the sides of the ears, as shown in the next video. And don't forget to prepare 2 longer strips, which will be used for the upper and lower bridges of the posting. Having everything ready before you start makes the process smoother, faster, and more comfortable for your puppy. First, place your puppy on a high chair or on top of a table. You may remove your gloves at this point, because the tape will stick to them. You can spray a bit of alcohol on your hands for sanitation, but make sure your hands are completely dry, and make sure your puppy's ears are clean and fully dry, before proceeding. Next, insert the sterile tongue depressor into each ear, 1 stick for each ear. This is the tongue depressor we wrapped with leukoplast tape earlier, with the tape turned inside out so the sticky part is on the outside. Make sure to pull the ear straight up while posting. The stick should reach all the way down to the base of the ear. The end with the extra ½ inch of tape is the part that goes inside the ear. That section serves as the base of the posting. Next, place a 3 to 4 inch strip of leukoplast tape vertically on each side of the ear. The length depends on how long your puppy's ears are. The longer the ear, the longer the strip you'll need to secure it properly. After placing the strip on the side of the ear, pinch the excess tape around to the opposite side. This makes the tape hug the ear securely against the post, keeping it in place. Remember, do not tighten the tape. The ears still need proper blood circulation, so the tape should sit flat and snug, just enough to secure the ear without squeezing it. Next, place another 3 to 4 inch strip of leukoplast horizontally at the base on each side of the ear. Pinch the other half of the strip around to the opposite side, so it hugs the ear securely. This horizontal strip will act as the lock for the vertical strip that we placed earlier on the side of the ear. This next step is optional, but you can do it if the tape comes off easily or doesn't stay in place. Place another 3 to 4 inch strip of leukoplast horizontally near the top side of each ear. Pinch the other half of the strip around to the opposite side so it hugs the ear securely. This will act as a top lock for the vertical strip we placed earlier on the side of the ear. Next, place another 3 to 4 inch strip of leukoplast tape vertically on each side of the ear. The length should match the same strip length you prepared earlier. After placing the strip on the side of the ear, pinch the excess tape around to the opposite side. This allows the tape to hug the ear securely against the post, keeping it in place. This vertical strip also reinforces and secures the horizontal lock we applied earlier. Next, place a longer strip of leukoplast horizontally across the very top of the tongue depressors, from the top end of one ear to the top end of the other, sticking the ends of the tape securely to each side of the ear. This strip serves as a guide for how far apart the ears should stand. Make sure there is a proper space between them, forming a bridge, and avoid pulling the ears into a triangle position. If the ears are taped too close together, they will eventually stand in a triangular shape as well. Next, place a longer strip of leukoplast horizontally at the base of the ears, from one end of the ear to the other, sticking the ends of the tape securely to each side of the ear. This lower bridge helps strengthen the foundation of the posting and supports the upper bridge, keeping both ears aligned and stable. Lastly, place another 3 to 4 inch strip of leukoplast tape vertically on each side of the ear. The length should match the same strip length you prepared earlier. Make sure this strip overlaps the ends of both the upper bridge and the lower bridge on the sides. After placing the strip on the side of the ear, pinch the excess tape around to the opposite side. This allows the tape to hug the ear securely against the post, keeping it firmly in place. This final vertical strip reinforces the sides of both the upper and lower bridges we applied earlier, adding extra stability to the entire posting. You may also use a quick heal wound spray if the ears still have small wounds, especially if the sutures were just removed. These tiny wounds are normal and expected after suture removal. Make sure to spray only the areas that actually have wounds. Avoid spraying the entire ear, because the tape will not stick properly if the surface becomes too moist. You can apply the spray twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening, until the wounds are completely healed. Remember, do not bathe your puppy right after posting the ears. Bathing will soften the tape and cause the posting to loosen or fall off. Only bathe your puppy when it's time to replace the ear post again. This keeps the tape secure and ensures the posting stays in place for as long as it should. Got any questions? Feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to help you. And if this video helped you, it might help someone else too, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support means a lot and helps more owners learn how to care for their puppies properly. Thank you for supporting the page.